I think the period taboo is actually a very political thing. I think it was used as a means to keep women down. How is it possible in this day and age of innovation, we're still dealing and using products that were invented in 1931, the tampon?
A startup in downtown Manhattan offers an alternative to conventional pads and tampons. Underwear that can absorb blood and be washed and reused.
If you kind of touch the lace, it's super soft and it feels like you can't tell like you're wearing anything but a regular pair of underwear. And if you just look at the thinness of it, it's not like a pad, but it holds up to 2 tampons worth of blood.
Miki Agrawal is the CEO and co-founder of Thinx, the company behind period-proof panties. To Miki, a slightly taboo subject like menstruation is actually a perfect business opportunity. She believes that we haven't seen more innovation around women's menstruation because it's not talked about openly, even though it's something billions of women go through every month.
I kept having leaks and accidents on my period, forgetting to change my tampon and pad, and just constantly having that moment of like, and it just was so frustrating. When we first launched Thinx, it was nearly impossible to raise money because everyone we spoke to were men. Only 4% of women sit on senior level, partner level positions in funds to make these kinds of decisions, and the men that we were meeting didn't get it, and they were just like, should I be talking about this stuff? I feel uncomfortable. And so therefore we had to do a Kickstarter campaign.
Thinx raised more money from Indiegogo, angel investors, and some of its manufacturers. But the company really picked up momentum in late 2015 when Thinx launched its first ad campaign in New York.
This first campaign that we had to fight the New York City public transit system to even get our ads up. They said that this grapefruit would be offensive to riders and is too suggestive. They tried to take the word period down, and we were like, no, these are well within the MTA guidelines. If you do not approve our ads as is, we will go to press. And they did not back down, and so we were like, you called my bluff. I'm gonna call press now, and that story went viral internationally. And the president of the MTA had to do a press conference and say that because of First Amendment rights, he had to approve these ads.
This girl is about to get her period.
Whether it's a Facebook ad, a Subway ad, a packaging, our website, it needs to stop you in your tracks. It needs to start a conversation, it needs to create that spark. And the number of conversations between men, between like frat boys wearing like Michigan baseball hats. They're like, oh, did you see those period ads? Like we're talking about it. And that's the kind of thing you want, is people that would never be talking about it to talk about it in that way.
Thinx benefited from the wave of righteous feminist anger over the MTA fight. And Miki is attaching social causes to her other businesses.
I would rather see Thinx on all of the sides, just to make it consistent.
For her newest product, it's saving the environment.
We are launching the world's very first patented reusable tampon applicator made with medical grade silicone. You just insert a tampon in it and you insert it in your vagina. It just washes out and goes back in your purse. And that's gonna help divert 7 billion plastic tampon applicators out of a landfill.
Agrawal isn't content to just tackle menstruation.
It just like goes right in.
Yeah. Her companies are making pee-proof panties for those with urinary incontinence, plus bidets and reusable bamboo butt towels for those who don't want to kill trees by using toilet paper.
You adjust this nozzle and say the nozzle goes up, moves up and down.
She won't say exactly how much they've sold, but with the right images and messaging, she might convince more people to embrace the taboo and buy her products too.
We're at this stage of just like scaling the company. I want to be the #1 feminine hygiene brand in the world.